Hi there, I'm Marisa and welcome to Marisa Home. I'm so happy you're here and so excited to get into some more felt flowers. We have a series of 7 different really easy felt flowers that we will go through step by step so you can create anything you can imagine. What I have here, for example, is a nursery mobile. We'll go over this one too. But really, you can get super creative and do a brooch, do a necklace, like dress up a picture frame, really anything. But it's going to start with the basics, which is how do you make these felt flowers? So let's get started.
In this tutorial, we are going to cover how to make a poppy. So let's get started. So when prepping for the felt flower, the first thing I like to do is cut out some leaves. So I have a 5 by 5 inch square of felt, and I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces. So just fold it in half, give it a cut, and then fold in half again so we have quarters, and give it a cut. And do it again on this side. All right, so here we go. We have 4 pieces of felt to work with. So now what I'm going to do is cut like a convex arch on either side of these corners that are kitty corner to each other. And I just do this freehand. Just like that. And there you go. You have a simple leaf to go with any of the flowers that you want to create. So these are just examples of the different kinds of flowers that we have. So we'll go ahead and continue cutting out the rest of them. All right, now we have some leaves and we can move on to the felt flower. Show you how we do this. So I have a 5 by 5 piece of felt paper or felt. I'm gonna fold it in half and make 4 squares. So fold in half, cut, fold in half again for quarters, and cut it. Next up, I'm going to shape each of the petals. So what I do is on the very edge, I just kind of freehand it. I'm going to make kind of like a really wide length, like really long W. So I'm come out here and get a little rounded, bring it in a little bit, and have it come back out until we reach the other side. And then I'm going to cut an angle on each side to finish the petal. Kind of round this a little bit too. And I'll probably round this a little bit more. So I freehand the first shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'll use this as a stencil for the rest of the petals. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 petals. And then, like always, have your hot glue gun on standby. So this is all heated up, ready to go. And how we're going to kind of make this crimped area, or what I'm going to show you next is how to make this crimped area right here. So what I do is I pinch a little on this side, and then I'll pinch on this side also, and pretty much making this kind of effect. Okay, so how we do that is a little bit of glue, and pinch the center to the outside, center of the flower to the outside of the flower. And then we put a little bit more glue right here on the other side, and pinch the outside to the center of the flower. So now we have that set up. I'm gonna hold it for just a moment and then turn it over, and see this will come uncrimped unless we put some glue right here too. And we'll do pinch it all together and hold it until it's dry. Okay, that one should be good to go. And we'll do it again on the other petals. So you have all 4 of your petals. And we're going to put them together. So we're going to place the petals as closely as possible. You see how we have that tight square in there? That's how we're going to glue them together. So I'm going to take these 2, and I'm going to put glue right here where we had it staged. The other one staged to be connected, and just hold it. Until it dries. All right, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. So it was staged like this. So that's how we're going to glue it. And hold that until it dries. So now that we have the 2 sides glued together, we can now take all 4 of them together. So we're going to glue right in here. And press these 2 sides together and hold that until it dries. So now we can take a bit of this, I'm using a silk fabric that has rough edges. So I'll kind of ball this up and put it right in the center. So it has kind of like that same feeling as the center of the flowers. And you only need maybe like 3 inches of this. And I'll put a whole bunch of glue right in the middle. And pretty pretty much you just ball this up and put it on. All right, and then we can take one of our leaves, put some glue on there. Place it on. And then hold it until it dries. So now you have a poppy-like flower to use for your craft that you're making these for. And leave some with the leaf on and some without, so you can bunch up your flowers as needed.